relay finals. And this race expected to feature the powerhouses of world sprinting, with the United States and Jamaica in lanes 5 and 6. It'll be a struggle between these two sprint greats, sprint powers in both the men and the women's sprint relay. And we're emulating what they did in the world relays in bombers by having them come out through this dramatic entrance. It's brilliant.
Yes, this was used to great effect. Not in a stadium quite as big as this, but this was used to great effect with the fantastic world relays in the Bahamas, second edition of which was this May. First was last year, adding a little bit of spice and drama to the evening's proceedings. Great stuff.
Now I want to come out of retirement. This is brilliant. I love this. How special, though, for those that have made a World Championship final to be introduced and celebrated.
In the women's relay in arms, it was Jamaica who won from the United States. Here they come. Canada, Emmanuel, Hyacinth, Fofana and Bingham. They go in lane 3. Now we see Daphne Schippers with the Dutch team. Bizzer, Schippers, Sedney and Samuel. Oh, we're going from the outside in, of course. Canada in 9, Netherlands in 8. Then the British team. Asher Phillip, Dina Asher-Smith, they brought her in. Jodie Williams and Desiree Henry. So Asher-Smith taking the place of Bianca Williams from the morning's heat. Asher-Smith, so brilliant. New star, 19-year-old, the 100 and 200 metre record holder now for Britain. And now we have a wonderful team from Jamaica, the defending world champions, Veronica Campbell-Brown, Natasha Morrison, Elaine Thompson and Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Two very, very experienced runners in Campbell-Brown and Fraser-Pryce, with the up-and-coming stars Morrison and Thompson in between. The United States, there is their squad. English Gardner, Alison Felix, Jen Andy, Jasmine Todd. Alison Felix, who's twice before been a world champion at this event, the 4x100, bidding to add to her record tally of gold medals. World Championship history. Trinidad and Tobago, Baptiste, Aye, Thomas and Hackett. Kellyanne Baptiste to lead off. And the German team go in lane 3. Rebecca Haase, Alexandra Burkhardt, Gina Lukenkemper and Verena Seiler. They'll keep missing their cue and missing the photographer. All have to be brought back. Now for Russia, Marina Pantelyeva, Sina Rizova, Elizaveta Demirova and Anna Kukushkina. But the credentials, well, Jamaica, the winners last time, with the USA second. US from 2011 and 2007. Alison Felix was in both of those teams. Veronica Campbell-Brown, first prize to anchor the Jamaican team. She ran the last leg for them when they won in 2013. And of course, they won the fastest in the heats today. They ran 41.84. Didn't need her then. So it's Russia in 2, Germany 3, Trinidad and Tobago 4, United States 5, Jamaica 6, Great Britain and Northern Ireland in 7, Netherlands 8 and Canada 9. Daphne Schippers will run for the Netherlands in the second leg. Nadine Visser here will lead them off, the talented multi-eventer. And for Jamaica, Veronica Campbell-Brown. Couldn't ask for more experience than that to lead them off. Then Natasha Morrison, Elaine Thompson and Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Flowers in her hair once again after that wonderful win in the 100 metres. Sadly, she didn't on the 200, but she obviously does want to get Jamaica another gold here in the 4x100. Campbell Brown, who added yet another medal to her total with that 200 metres bronze medal yesterday. Daphne Skippers, who ran the wonderful race to move to third on the all-time list with the European record. This is Pantelieva, who will lead off the Russian team. Rysova, Demirova and Kukushkina following. So the penultimate track race of the penultimate evening of these championships. The favourites, USA, go in 5, Jamaica in 6. Great Britain just outside them. Asher Phillip leading off for Britain, then to Dina Asher-Smith. Away they go. English Gardner leading off from the States, and the Jamaicans with Campbell Brown. Campbell Brown's run a storming leg, so too has Asher Phillip for Great Britain. Here comes the handovers. Are they okay? Yeah, Jamaica flat, so to the US. Alan Felix running from the US. Can she make ground? No, it's Jamaica with Morrison, who will hand over to Thompson. Jamaica have got a good lead here. Alison Felix hands over now to Prandini. Jamaica and USA. Britain running well as well. And here we come into the finishing straight now. And she's got the baton. It's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce with Jasmine Todd for the USA. It's Jamaica all the way. Jamaica first across the line. USA in second place. Trinidad and Tobago finished third. Great Britain are fourth. The Netherlands ahead of Germany. I think the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 41.08, the championship record held by Jamaica. They set that in Moscow at 41.29. Has been smashed. 41.07 officially. United States 41.68 in second. The margin was huge. And Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is by far the top sprinter at the 100 metres, and she showed that at the end of that race there. 41.07, brilliant.
Well, I think that's the second fastest time ever run, so that's a magnificent performance from the Jamaican team. It's only the American team in the past that's beaten that, and that was in the London Olympics, and the United States team there 40.82, but that time 41.07. Wow, no wonder they were well ahead of the Americans there.
And national records for Trinidad in third and Great Britain in fourth. That was the depth and the quality of what we just witnessed.
And Fraser-Pryce had nothing to do apart from run fast in a straight line, and there's not many ever that have done that better. Her team were outstanding. We'll get a replay of the whole race, and there were some standout performances from each of the teams. But the Jamaicans, the complete nature of their team and the changes, just on the face of it to start with, was superb. And IE ran well for Trinidad and Tobago. Dina Asher-Smith flew down the back straight as well. But 41.07.
And flying down the back straight, Morrison went away from Felix. That, for me, was one of the crucial moments.
Well, she did indeed. Well, Daphne Schippers, her Dutch team finished in fifth, 42.33 seconds. But the gold goes to Jamaica. We will see shortly whether their men will follow suit. But that, as Steve Ovett said, only one time has been bettered, and that's the US of A. But tonight, the Stars and Stripes pick up the silver and a championship record for Jamaica.
Great to see, Catherine. Wasn't no messes with the baton. You know, sometimes these races are sometimes destroyed by one of the athletes dropping the baton, and that puts everybody off. But it was clean all the way through for all the teams.
Russia didn't finish. If you look at the actual full results, I'm not really sure what happened to them, but we're talking about the medalists that got it right. The teams that were in contention delivered. Jamaica, the US, Trinidad and Tobago with those super times. And Great Britain and Northern Ireland a national record. Stiffing bringing in Dina Asher-Smith. How can you not? Sometimes they don't. Not all teams bring in their best players for various reasons. But look at that. Look at the shouting of Thompson. Off you go, Shelly-Ann. You do your thing. And Todd on the last leg, absolutely none. She was flying. Look at gap. Then Shelly Fraser-Pryce even put on the Jamaican in silver. Eyes on the prize.
Massive gap, absolutely massive gap there between the Jamaican team and the chasing Americans.
Well, there's Usain Bolt. Part one is done. You now have to deliver, boys. And I'm sure they'll be inspired. And eventually the statistician in the world of athletics, Rob Walker, will bring us the splits for some of those athletes on that leg. The flying final leg from Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce may not go down in history as one of the quickest, but the way she came away from the last leg runners of the other teams, it wasn't messing around. It was 41.07. They all played their part.
It was outstanding from all three of the teams on the podium, and Great Britain breaking the national record as well. Superb stuff. There was some real magic down the back straight. And when you think how young Jamaicans and Americans are schooled in the art of relays, it puts into context the gap that the Jamaicans put on the Americans, because the Americans grow up with relays, but they just don't seem to be able to match the Americans. Will it be the same in the men's? Still, we have to wrap up this discus. The drama can